cityscapes. Business owners, small business owners and governments, sometimes municipalities come to us and we ask us to design something that attracts people's attention, benefits their business, or relays information. We then crunch all that information in our brain, and we design something on a computer and then come out here and build it with our own two hands. So a lot of that is like stuff that lights up, like neon. A lot of stuff is LED lighting right now. And then some of it is foam, so carved on that 4x8 CNC machine, or welded primarily out of aluminum here. Sometimes there's thin sheet metal, aluminum composite material, fiberboard, various things like that. So all comes from in on flat sheets, or you know, is a piece of plastic or metal, and we turn it into a sign. So we're kind of we kind of punch above our weight at this shop in terms of what we go out and install and things like that. A lot of people just ordering stuff from China, comes in, goes on the truck, goes on the building, but we try to make everything that we can right here in Trenton, New Jersey at this sign shop. And George has been doing this, I won't say how long, you know, a couple years.
A couple years.
Couple years.
You've heard of dinosaurs. I'm a sinosaur. Yeah, I used to be up on that corner there.
So you didn't have a dogs?
I had dogs. I had dogs here. But yeah, they
torches are.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No pressure.
We're restoring this sign here. This used to be an old exposed neon sign, and yeah, so we're remaking all the glass for it.
So you bend the glass and everything? You form it?
Yeah, well, the first thing we do is make a pattern, so we know what we're doing. You know, we just don't bend it up. You do like this is for the word wine underneath. If you look in the light, you see wine. But the pattern's made backwards because the glass comes in 4-foot sticks. It comes in different flavors, like colors. You cut the glass to like the length of you want to. I've been doing that for a while.
Does it your wheels do that?
Yeah, so we got the pattern made, and it's just kind of like what you see. Each bend is made one at a time. So put the glass on the pattern, and you make a mark. Where I want to make the bend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend this angle right here. So I got a mark on there.
Whoa, that is some fire. Can you wear gloves?
The worst thing you learn is where it's hot at.
It's feeling like it starts to move a little.
Well, I can see it. You can see it's getting soft.
Okay.
Here, and then ready to bend. You do a couple air so it doesn't collapse. Then I put it on the pattern, and you don't have much time where it cools quick. Like I can't move it now. Well, a little bit. So I make the bend, take the marker, and go on to the next bend. So that's a letter L. Yeah, so that was,
You guys have AC in here for the summer?
no AC, but it's funny. It's actually not that bad. Because when it's real hot, as soon as you step away from the fire, it's like, yeah,
It's all relative.
yeah, so there's part of a letter A. Yeah, the first thing you learn is where it's hot at.
Right, no. Yeah. That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you learn not to touch it where it's hot at. It's like, wow, you're right there. You know within a quarter of an inch. If you don't know, you'll feel it.
So, what is this?
Yeah, okay, so
apparatus?
after the sign's been up, suppose this was finished.
Yeah.
An electrode gets welded onto the end.
Okay.
This gets welded on, there's one welded on each end, and there's a giant vacuum pump underneath there. The tube's heated up to like purify the tube, all that wonderful stuff that we breathe. It heats it up, and then it's evacuated out. And once it's cooled off, it's backfilled with either neon gas or argon gas.
Okay. And you get the colors through different.
You get the colors from the combination of two things. The color gas, neon burns red in a clear tube, and argon burns blue. That and there's a fluorescent powder on the inside of the tube. So this is a clear tube, but there's a powder on the inside. You can see it's and there's they're fluorescent powders, and fluorescent powders give off light when you put ultraviolet light on them. And so if you put argon and mercury, give off ultraviolet light, and it excites the tube, so you'll get the colors depending on what kind of phosphorus on the inside. Most of the phosphorus look white, but that doesn't mean the tube lights up white. Like a green tube is a white phosphor, but it lights up green.
How long have you been doing this?
30 years?
I can tell you know your stuff.
feel the burn anymore now, right?
No, I still burn myself every now and then because there's not that big of a demand for neon anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, there is just like on a project like this, like a restoration or something like that, but traditionally 90% of neon, you didn't see it. It was behind a piece of plastic. It was just like in a channel letter in a strip mall that had a piece of plastic over it. You didn't know it was neon. That's all been replaced with LEDs, light emitting diodes.
Oh, right.
So there's not much, but yeah, no, I still burn myself because I don't do it every day. It's like playing a musical instrument or something. You need to practice it all the time, otherwise. So every time if I don't do this for a month or a couple of weeks or something, like the first couple times I'm in there, yeah, I burn myself. Every bend doesn't come out perfect. It's something you either didn't heat it up enough, or you heated it up too much, or you got distracted, or a million different things could go wrong. Like, the glass is hot. Oh, which way am I bending it? Do I bend it this way? Do I bend it that way? But I get back into it after I've done it for a few times. It sort of comes back to you that, because when I'm standing in the fire, I've got a mark on here, but I still have to glance back at the pattern, when it's ready to bend, which way am I going? And, a million things go wrong with that. Like I go to bend it and, whoops, there was something in my way or something.
We appreciate you taking the time for us.
Yeah, that's terrific. Good for you. That's great.
All right, let's roll.